Hello everybody, I hope you're doing well. We're going to be doing exam corrections so that we can improve our score up to a 70. Please make sure that everything that I highlight, you highlight yourself, and everything that I write, you must write as well. At this time, make sure you write your nombre, your fecha and horario, which you will find right here. So make sure that you write that out, please. And we're going to start with the first part of the exam, which was the tarjeta de embarque. So let's go ahead and highlight that. Now I am going to simply tell you what these are to remind you of all the elements of the tarjeta de embarque. Now you should know that the nombre is going to be the name. You're usually going to hear this as nombre del pasajero. De is going to be from. Where is your destination starting? I'm sorry, not your destination. Where's your origin? Now, is going to be to, so where is your destination? Now, the fecha is going to be date. The embarque is going to be your boarding time, which always comes before the hora de salida. Here, you're going to have your airline, which can have many different names. The vuelo is going to be your flight number. Now this one and this one can confuse you because they both have the word salida in it. But this is going to be hora de salida, which is going to be your departure time. And then this is going to be puerta de salida, which is going to be your gate. This is the area from which you're going to wait in order to go into the plane. And asiento is going to be your número de asiento, which is your seat number. So please make sure to write these down. Now we're going to move on to this panel. Now, one very important thing that you need to understand from this whole entire chart is that it is an horario de vuelos. So that is an horario de vuelos, which are flight schedules. Now, it's very important for me to know, hey, where is this all starting from? So I know that it's starting from Dallas, Texas. And it's also telling me salidas. Now, I hope by now we know that salidas means departures. So one thing that I know is that what I'm going to observe are all flights that are leaving from Dallas, Fort Worth, somewhere else. And then a big clue here is that they're all going to be internacionales. So all the flights are going to be leaving to another country. So I'm going to start by going over here, and I'm going to see that it's asking for flight AB324. So I'm going to highlight AB324. It's saying that it's scheduled to leave at 2:20, so I'm going to go for the time. So it says, remember 14:20 is going to end up being 2:20. So that so far is okay. And it's scheduled to leave at 2:20 and it's boarding. Okay, so now I need to check that in order to verify fully if this is true or false. So I'm going to look at the estado. Now the estado right here is going to be your status, your flight status. So far it's showing that it's embarcando. We should know that boarding is embarcando. Therefore, my answer is cierto. Everything lines up. Now it tells me that out of the 7 flights, 3 are domestic flights. Remember, domestic flights are the ones that fly in the same country. At this point, we established that these are international flights. Therefore, this is going to be false. 7, that UN 974. So let's go ahead and look for UN 974. Okay. That is headed towards Europe. Okay, so let me go over here and figure this out. Okay, Bogota, Colombia. Now, Bogota, Colombia is located in South America. Therefore, making this false. Okay, the flight statuses of all flights, very important here. All flights are either on time, delayed, or canceled. That means that I should see a total of 3 statuses on the section that you see right here. So I should have a total of 3 different statuses. So I have cancelado, that's 1. A tiempo, that's 2. Embarcando, that's 3. This is repeated, and I have retrasado. So that is a total of 4 statuses, making this false. Now we go to flight 245. I'm going to go ahead and highlight that, and it's going to be leaving San Jose, Costa Rica. So let's go over here. Yep, it's from San Jose, Costa Rica, and does it leave at 5:45? First of all, I'm gonna go over here. Now, if you don't remember, you subtract 12. Okay, so that leaves me with 3:45. So that makes this false. Okay, moving on, let's go on to the next page. Here, I'm going to start off by just simply going and addressing the questions and then finding where you can locate your answer. So it's asking, why does Carla fly by herself? So it tells you, hola, me llamo Carla y estoy muy contenta de viajar en el avión. Yo viajo sola porque yo voy a visitar a mi familia. Remember, visitar is visit. We should already know what familia is. And it even tells us what sola. Sola is alone. Okay. So why does she fly for herself? She doesn't want to save money. She doesn't want to travel with others, and her family only paid for 1 ticket. It doesn't ever mention that. So based on the highlight that I did, the answer is she wants to visit family. Where are Carla's family members? Okay. It says, ellos están en Toledo, España. So ellos and están is going to be are. So they are in Toledo, España. Very important, okay? So I can eliminate everything else except the one that has Toledo, España. Okay, moving on. Why does Carla not take a flight directly to Toledo? So I need to know why it doesn't go directly to Toledo. So then we go over here, and I see that it says, no hay vuelos directos de Nueva York a Toledo. En Toledo no hay aeropuertos. Okay, so there are no direct flights. And then it says Toledo, there are no airports. So let's see which one that leaves me with. Doesn't mention anything with cheaper, expensive. My answer is going to be B. And it doesn't mention anything about it being closed, because there are no airports there. What time does Carla's flight depart? Okay, so it says, yo salgo del aeropuerto internacional John F. Kennedy. Mi vuelo embarca a las 16:15, pero no sale hasta las 17 horas. If you don't remember, you just subtract 12, and that's going to give me a total of 5 o'clock. Okay, so we're going to go here. Now, simply because it is in the 17 or in the 24-hour clock, the fact that it's 17 means PM. So this is also telling me that it's 5 p.m. That is very important because, as you can see, A is 5, but that's AM. So I can eliminate that. Cuarto de la tarde, cuarto y 15 de la tarde. No, it's going to be 5 de la tarde, my answer. Carla's flight is domestic. Is that true or false? Well, she's flying to Toledo, España, right here. And we all know that España is not in the United States. It also tells us that she is going to go, she's traveling from an international airport right here. So that makes my answer false. Okay. Let's go on to the next one. Now this one, you had several different stories, several different questions, about the paragraph and the ticket. They went side by side. So what is Joaquin doing in Barcelona? Okay. So it says, mi hermano mayor tiene mucha suerte. Okay. So he's very lucky. Nosotros vivimos en Toronto, Canadá, y él está estudiando en Barcelona. Él está estudiando en Barcelona. By now, we should know that estudiando is to study. So, our only possible answer is going to be that he is studying there. Because he didn't win anything to Barcelona. He is coming from there. And something that would have also given us that is right here. De Barcelona. He is departing from there. How many times per year does Joaquin visit his family? Okay. Como el viaje está caro, because it is expensive. El viaje is trip. Él nos visita una vez al año. Él nos visita una vez al año. Okay. Now, una is one. And then vez is going to be like per. And then año, which you know is year. So we know that he's coming once per year. So my answer is going to be A. Okay. What holiday would Joaquin usually visit his family? Let's reread that sentence again. Él nos visita una vez por año durante las vacaciones de Navidad. Okay. So we know that the answer is going to be las vacaciones de Navidad. Navidad is going to be Christmas. Muy bien. Based on the flight and the clue word, what does the word premio mean? So now I need to make sure that I look for the word premio. I'm going to highlight it here. And it tells me, este año, this year, he won. Okay, so he won un premio. Okay. El premio es un viaje en avión. So here, what it's telling us is that the blank is a trip by plane. Okay, so what would best fit that option? Is it a flight? Is a trip by plane? A price? A plane? A visit? There, the only solution would be a price. How long will Joaquin visit his family? Okay, it tells us, gracias al premio, thanks to the prize, él nos va a visitar por un mes. So we're going to highlight, él nos va a visitar por un mes. Here, if you notice, it doesn't say una like it says up here, because a month is masculine instead of feminine, like we have it here. So we're going to say 1 month. Okay, so I go here and my answer is he will be there for a month. Okay, I'm going to be switching back and forth between these. From whose point of view is the story being told? Is it Joaquin? Is Joaquin's older brother? Joaquin's younger brother? Or Joaquin's entire family? When you were reading this, if you see the word yo, then it works. If you see the word él or él, it would work. This perspective is not it, because you would hear multiple voices coming out, different verb conjugations, and you don't really see that. You only see the él. So it's between B and C, because there is no yo here. You only see él. And then you get to the main sentence here. Mi hermano mayor tiene mucha suerte. So here we're talking about my older brother is very lucky. And he continues on with his story. So if Joaquin is his older brother, then the point of view is going to be from his younger brother. What would be one way to say tarjeta de embarque? Okay, so tarjeta de embarque, we already know based on the beginning of this, is a boarding ticket. Now you have 3 different words that mean the same thing. So you have billete, boleto, and hora. I can eliminate C immediately because that's time, remember? Time, boarding time. Now, boleto embarque and billete embarque both mean ticket. Okay, so this means ticket, making D my only option. What does Joaquin need? What gate does Joaquin need to depart from? So I'm going to go back here. I'm going to look at my ticket, and I'm going to look for the gate, which I find here, and that's going to be C15 or C15, making C my only answer. What is the date of Joaquin's return to Barcelona? So when does he come back to Barcelona? Okay, I'm gonna go back to the story, and it says, so we know he's gonna be there for a month, right? And he gets there on the 5th of December. So it says, él sale de Barcelona el 12 de mayo y regresa a Barcelona el 13 de julio. So he returns, okay? 13 de julio. So 13 de julio, this is July, December, May, 13 de junio, which would be June 13th, okay? What class does Joaquin sit in? So this is not necessarily talking about his seat number, but the class. And this is I'm going to get from the ticket. Now there's 2 areas where you could have seen this. Primera clase and clase primera. By now we should know that primera means first. Therefore, my only answer being C. Okay? Make sure that you turn this assignment back in with everything that I wrote. You write as well. Make sure that it has your name. And if you have any other pending assignments, please work on them after you submit this back to me.